Lobotomy Corporation. Let's see. Since we did have people that missed it, let's check the codex real quick. Abnormality disillusion 82%. Not bad, not bad. It's never gonna be 100 because fuck 2 anomalies, but I also gotta wonder where it is. There you are. The big eyes can find the light. Long arm hid time. The small beak whispered endlessly. As long as they exist, the apocalypse bird will not disappear. It can apparently make 12 energy. Has no ego gifts. Bullshit. We got the ego gift. It gets us the Twilight sword and armor. And this is where you get the lore of Apocalypse Bird, and it's a lot to chew on. But basically, once upon a time, there was a forest. In this forest, there were 3 birds: Small Bird, Tall Bird, and Big Bird. They were given a prophecy that one day a monster will destroy the forest. Each of the birds took on a different aspect in order to protect the forest they loved so much. Small Bird took on the aspect of punishment. Tall Bird took on the aspect of judgment. And I don't remember what Big Bird took on. I think they just keep calling it Big Bird. Now they went a little too far into their aspects. Punishing Bird just kept punishing absolutely everyone. Judgment Bird's judgment would be entirely unfair. And Big Bird would be so paranoid to see all the threats in the forest. Until eventually they would become the monster they would prophesize. And in earnest, their ambitions did yield results. Their desires did bring peace to the forest, because they fucking killed everything. It's actually a really good story. Like, I would highly recommend reading it on like a wiki or something. Anything that has like the blurb of text. Oh, hey Skippy, what's up, buddy? Now let's actually, continue the day. Oh no, it's Skippy! Oh no, I never made a Skippy granola! Ah! It's me, the 4th bird. What are you, a woodpecker? No, that's my pecker. Well, we do have a 4th slot. Hang on a second. Let's fix all of this. Now there's a very particular Skippy look that I gotta find. Hang on a second. It's very similar to the Loco look. There's a 3rd one. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. That's a Skippy granola. That's a man who lives life with 3 guinea pigs. I do gotta say though, I do not like the color. Thereabouts? Thereabouts. And of course, every new employee's gotta get Temperance 4. Because y'all motherfuckers aren't getting away with no labor. You gotta work. Unfortunately, the long and short of it is that we don't have any good... Oh, well, we have the wild gun, but do we have armor? No, we do not have armor, unfortunately, in like higher tiers. So let's make this thematically appropriate. We'll give Skippy some logging gear and some woodworking gear. Yes, woodworking gear. It does bring about the good point, though, that we do have a gun available and no one's using. A shoulder-mounted Sawzilla. Now you're catching it. Arrowman. I really don't like the weapon Arrowman's using. Like, that shark kind of sucks. Okay, now I gotta figure out where the Lobo points go. So... how did this happen? You get that. Someone was at Fortitude 4. Am I going crazy? Well, let's do this at least. Get some of these people up to, like, competency. Baby Shark's back. Yep, Baby Shark is back. I don't remember the gimmick for them. When someone panicked during work, the counter decreased. When someone with Temperance level 1 did work, which is never going to happen, it decreases. And then his attack factor, which is basically tackling the entire fucking facility. Now here's the weird thing in that, where did I put him? Oh, it never... hello. Let's do some finagling here. Loco has incredible stats right now. Fucking dazzling. However, I believe he does not have... or, yeah, no one's equipped this yet. He has the red rings... this gear has the red ring stone gimmick. It has a DOT if he's ever in a area. Effective equipping all ego of the Apocalypse Bird. Damage type is extended to all damage. If an employee is wearing this gear, Apocalypse Bird will not appear. Loco's the only person that can equip this gear. So if I put Festival in it, it won't take. If I put Torpo in it... oh! Oh. When did this happen? Hang on a second. I gotta retake my accounts here. Maybe I'm wrong about who can and cannot equip it. So, in point of fact, actually, 4 people can equip Apocalypse Bird's gear. Let's fix things then. Alright, that looks good. Where is the idiot sword? There it is. This is all so incredibly dumb. So, interesting thing, Loco's out, Torpid could equip it, and Void can equip it. I know for a fact that I need stats. But yeah, we have full bandage gear right here, ready to go. Who's gonna equip Fist then? Oh no. I guess we could leave Fist on the shelf for now. But, I gotta take account of something real quick. So, I need Justice training. So I'm gonna put myself on bottom floor here. Cogs needs everything, so I'm not gonna work on him yet. Cogs and Hood need everything. Atla needs does Atla need everything? Yeah, Atla's stats are just so profoundly low. Festivore, though, I think he also needs Justice. Where can Festivore train Justice? I guess he's supposed to go upstairs now. Actually, I think Festivore needs Fortitude. So we might be able to put him somewhere. Who trains Fortitude here? You do. In a vague sense. There we go. That looks like a kit. Sorry for all the micro. And he could train with Red. He could, but Red's not really good with Justice or... Yeah, Red's not great with Justice or Instinct. The best result comes from Insight, oddly enough. Alright, I think that's enough micro. We've done 60 minutes of fucking nothing. Let's play. Get Torpid up there. Actually, wait. If I remember right, Torpid has the most HP out of all these chuckle fucks. Yep, Torpid has the most HP, so it should be there. While who has black resistance? Yeah, you should be up here. This kinda does matter based on what the damage of each person does. And with that set up, I think we can start doing work. What does Big Bird like? Big Bird likes Instinct or Attachment. Oh! We could train on Justice for Naked Nest, I think. That will be interesting. Is there a rule there? Employees with low HP are more susceptible to naked nests. And then they just discuss the phenomenon. So, we could train Justice off Naked Nest. How profoundly weird. Also, I totally forgot about this area's dumb situation. Big Bird likes Attachment. It's one of the highest results next to Instinct. Insight. No one needs well, Tallow could use Insight, but his armor prevents him from using that, so I guess Black Jacket will work on Insight. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Mainly because Bird of Judgment does such overwhelming damage. I don't know if Dez is gonna survive that. So I guess I'll have Void Knight run it? Isn't it flavor text that they have to knock out Big Bird out with tranquilizers before they can work on him? Yep. Because his eyes are so fucking creepy. Meanwhile, in this department, where this motherfucker cheats. Why did I put Festivore here? I honestly could not tell you why I put Festivore here. I think it was for Fortitude training. Meanwhile, someone... I thought someone needed Justice here. Oh well. We can still train someone in Justice here. Denovan could definitely use it. And I think that's about all for that. Said about Fortitude or Justice training. Yeah, memory is a bit spotty. Training with the Drug Shark. What's wrong with the Drug Shark? He's fine. Look at him. He's totally not in overwhelming pain whatsoever. And making the creepiest fucking noise I've ever heard in my life. Looks like 3 more orders. So that Wang also needs Justice. Yeah, I was training him with Snow White, which really is not great in my opinion. Training Justice on Snow White is super mondo fucko risky. That should put us at just before Meltdown? Yeah, just before Meltdown. Then I can reset all the WoW stuff. I like to imagine Judgment Birds just sitting there like, oh, that looks like the parts of the dead corpse of my ultimate form. So how was your day? I judge you, innocent. Just as he's judging him innocent, he places his finger on the scales to make sure it says innocent. Singing machine. Right, singing machine is a trick. Does anybody here have low fortitude? No? We're cool, right? Right? Don't you fucking be quiet to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore singing machine. Like, sure, we'll have a deficit of energy, but it's really not worth getting dealing with that. Do we still have the button? Button was only season 1. We have not seen it yet, oddly enough. I think once you fully examine the button, you don't get it ever again. Either that or just have really strange odds. We did, however, beat up Justice or Apocalypse Bird for what it's worth. God damn, I look ridiculous. I'm covered in eyeballs. Button was such a dear. Yeah, I miss Button. Oh no, Punishing Bird. Whatever will you do? Is it the button from the Ren and Stimpy cartoon? Yes. It is indeed the shiny red button that ends everything. We have... I think we have highlights of it. If not, there's definitely streams of it. Like, it's all Season 1. This is the highlight of Season 1 is button tomfoolery. God, everyone looks so ridiculous now with that fucking wing on their shoulder. Oh yeah, Train. I remember Train. Fuck Train. Doom Train was dumb. We'll never ever pick it up ever again. Ooh, that puts me at 1 on threshold. Ew. I'm always afraid of Naked Nest. Like, that shit's really worrying. Do not fuck the train. They are not made for intercourse. A lot of people on the internet would love to prove you wrong. Alright, so I think Denovan was doing training there. What if you had to choose between 10 buttons or a Doom Train? The buttons all the way. Like, Doom Train is the peak of unfun. All I have to do is just not touch button. It's so simple. In the meantime, Amber Ordeal. I almost said the bad one. So, and you guys can just sweep up here. Alright, you guys are done. And who boy, zooming out just kills my frame rate. It's hilarious. Well, I don't have any special deployments there. We did it! Button should be able to swap places with another anomaly. That'd be funny. I would like it if Button's meltdown was just it swaps places with an anomaly. That'd be really good, actually. So here's the thing, I'm half tempted to just bum rush my way to Bina. Mainly because, like, shit. I could do her stuff. And we could also do Hakma on the side because, his last one is super easy to do now that we have a bunch of people with max justice. But I digress. Let's do work. Do work, make research. For the brain stabbing. Oh, fuck. That's right. By the way, Doombringer, if you're still listening, I would highly recommend, like, putting a signature on or tagging your art. Just because there's always that possibility that someone would be just, you know, shitty. That, and I might use that last image as a screen splash for a while, and I want credit where credit's due. Hello, Tangled. Careful, we haven't seen Bina yet. Yeah, we have not touched cool goth girl yet. Attachment. Justice. Looks like 5 will be the trigger, so we'll do the important works. So that's one. We're definitely fighting Green Noon, and I don't like it at all. And I don't think Apocalypse Bird is gonna pop. They're the only one that cares about intern deaths, and we can, like, super easily, like, sweep the knee of Green Noon. That, and we might actually get to see Night Void's weapon today. Oh, no, fucking go at max speed, Jesus. Remember that Apocalypse Bird cannot pop? Oh, I am fully aware, don't worry. But Big Bird can still pop out and cause some headaches for me. I do like how whenever you arm these people ready to go for combat, they just get the weapons ready in some cases, because that's what Joe did. The moment he was ordered to do combat, the bazooka came out. You haven't fully researched Flesh Totem? Which one was Flesh Totem? Well, which department was Flesh Totem? Belated but sure, feel free to do whatever. I'll add Signet if you want. I am mainly asking for it because I don't want to be like, have it be several weeks in the future like, oh, I forgot who did this, whoops. That'd be shitty. Upper right corner of Central Command. Good call. Oh yeah, well we really don't get much out of this. But yeah, I mean it's not fully researched. Oh, look who's a dead asshole. Well, joke's on us, the dead asshole is actually Tallow. Why don't you get the fuck out of there? And you know, just to be show how nice a guy I am, have a red shield. Where's oh, there's the one for red department. I think Hoodwin could solo it, but that's boring. Send everyone. Send in the troops. That shit's funny. Why am I? Just got to drink. Why am I dying again? Because you are quite literally physically in the process of understanding. Music kinda died. Whenever you're paused for an extended period, it tends to lag up on things. Like when you're paused, it doesn't continue music, which admittedly is really annoying. Have I given full attack orders? I don't think I have, because that thing's still there. Now what I want to see is what happens here. Oh, this thing is not going to last long enough for Void Knight to... Aww. We didn't get to see the weapon. God damn it! Now this just looks hilarious. Just this really nice looking guy with a bazooka, with a buzzsaw bazooka, ready to go. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Wow, Big Bird's already at 2. So that must have been 15 interns died. Still old Snake Ocelot. I must have missed the design then, because I don't recall what your character looks like. I think everybody else is done dealing with their stuff. Yeah, Festivore just fucking killed it. We did it! Oh yeah, I understand the process of Ocelot, whatever, but I don't know where your character is, so I can't make the comparison. Because I lost track of a lot of things. Oh, there we go, Iced Claw. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Well, the workday is almost done. Let's see, attachment, that, Justice, that. One last round of training for everybody. No one gets to go home scot-free. Gotta do your work.
The day is almost over, but what? Red mist? What?
Just turn around. I'm just getting beat to shit by a robot.
What's up for some reason?
What's up, Festivore?
Yeah, never mind.
Everybody almost fucking died in Blue Department. It's hilarious.
With the bees.
By the way, we learned that more people could actually equip Twilight armor. It looks like Void Knight, Torpid, and Loco can.
Considering that you done with Hakma, it's not very surprising.
Yeah, but yesterday when we were doing the run, it looked like only Loco could equip it. I think it might have been a weird status glitch. Also, Doombringer made some really fucking cool art again. But then again, I might be biased, let's be real here.
Of course you're biased.
But let's complete the workday. I kind of want to get to Bina as soon as possible. Let's see, I got 100 Justice. Festivore has over 100 Fortitude. So let's I gotta take down the list. So Festivore still needs Purple and Pale. I got the Justice, so I technically could equip it. The question is, will I equip it?
I need more power.
Denovan went up to Justice 2. Hoodwood got their Purple. I think that might be good. I'm not gonna cross it off yet. Void Knight now has an idiotic amount of SP. What's the goal at the moment? I've been thinking about it. Kind of want to get the stuff for Bina. Hey, there's our side objective. Finally, we get it back. You are a person with a warm laugh. Tell me, chat, do I have a warm laugh? I don't think I do, personally.
Now, how much of the things that you like of the anomalies you have in your current facility have you fully researched?
Oh yeah, we've seen this cutscene before. That's a good question.
If you don't, hop to it.
What? Oh yeah, you're right, huh? We're gonna need that, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to be a yes? We learned about it at the start of this season, I believe, but it turns out we were initially introduced as X. Turns out we're actually A, time hopping through various shenanigans to some end. Angela doesn't know what. It's inferred that we're trying to revive someone called Scarlet, yeah?
Carmen.
Carmen, thank you. I knew it was some kind of red-related name. But really, all we know is that A is time hopping, we're A, and Carmen is fucking dead. And Angela hates us. Angela outright hates us. Let's get this gear back. Tallow died in glorious combat and caused this shit to fucking break. Never do that again. God damn it.
Carmen wasn't a rogue. Carmen was A's. Oh, basically, you could say essentially A's partner.
Oh, right.
Hod, on the other hand, was a traitor.
There you go. Skippy's a support unit now. He's gonna hit people with a cane.
Hod's betrayal is also part of why she died.
What was Hod's betrayal again? I keep forgetting.
She was a secret agent for the head.
The head. Skippy's the white mage now. You look at those robes and tell me Skippy's a white mage. Although, we do have another opening in the department. Who haven't I hired yet? I think I've hired everyone in the chat at this very moment. Have I not hired Tiger? Oh wow, I never hired Tiger. I please have WoW gear. We don't have WoW gear. We have the gun. You're not having the gun.
I just want the revolver. You know what that means? He wants to shit grandma with a gun.
The shitty grandma.
the grandma revolver. This is a dingy cattle rifle, good cattleman revolver.
It's so bad.
Can't wait for you to suppress Gabura so we can have two.
Man, having two Aleph gear is gonna be so fucking good.
I mean, there can be two Atlas.
Two team killers. My god. Nah. We're lacking someone that has the sheer terror of knowing what's here.
Wouldn't having two Atlas mean that it'll like be twice the Atlas to kill the employees? No, it's called the Terrans. They're gonna try and shoot each other, but one's gonna try to see who shoots first.
Wait, I didn't assign them to a department, right? What? Oh, right, wrong department. Thought something was wrong there. Da, 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 da. I don't really have anything that evokes tiger, unfortunately. We got this lame looking thing. It looks really terrible. This looks hilarious. Yeah, I always like this outfit. I think it looks good. Who needs lob points? I know Skippy. I know this team needs them because of recent hires. What? No. Dumb fucking game. I wanted fortitude levels up, not insight, but I guess Skippy wants to be the most sane member of the team. I gotta wake up early, so I'm missing tonight's stream. Have a good night. See you later, Finphil. Because no one will have the armor sharpened by tears. Oh, hello. Let's see. That is very true, because I don't think any of the interns have Justice 5. Especially not you. You need at least Justice 4 if you are an intern. That's just better gear, honestly. Oh man, this looks awesome! Look at all them fucking eyes! But, yeah, like, he's the one person with... That gear's better than what I got. Honestly, yeah, like, put that shit there. Because I think, yeah, you just need Fortitude 3 for Reverberation, which means everybody can wear it. There we go. So we are currently 3 of 5 on welfare, so we need at least 2 more days. You can reskin gear to look like other gear on your own game. It's called modding. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I could ad hoc it to where it'll work, but let's see. Torpid has Justice 106. Cogs could use some work. Cogs could stand to be not mediocre. Let's see, who else has good HP aside from Torpo? I wonder if Atla can manage to work Naked Nest. That's the thing you could do in the game without foul fuckery. Well, you also gotta keep in mind the limitations of a small indie developer. La Luna. They got pretty good energy output, actually. If I remember right, you can never do attachment. It's just insight you're gonna be working here. Her damage is white 5 to 7. Yeah. Alright.
If you escape, you either beat her up or do a performance.
She's actually
In which case,
she's actually surprisingly strong when she escapes.
Otherwise, you'll have to perform.
Doesn't a performance result in death? I think that was the case. Well,
Perhaps.
it definitely results in the death of the stream VOD, because that shit's copyright. Because, yeah, somehow Moonlight Sonata is fucking copyrighted. What is wrong with this world? Yeah, we were gonna do Atla doing instinct work on the pod.
I understand why it's Moonlight Sonata, because Luna, Moonlight. I wish it wasn't Moonlight Sonata 'cause I hate that song actually.
I guess you don't like. Guess you don't like RE1 then.
Already one was stupid. The only thing that was funny was just really just like to stop you to admit like the Resident Evil 5 DLC. I don't think Lost in Nightmares or something like that where you play as Jill and Chris going through the dimension again. Where you're just typing, where you're just trying to do the QTE to play it while Chris is in the background screaming.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
come on.
Insight is the thing that was replaced with performance. Okay, that changes up a lot actually. Skippy's gonna get attached to his piano teacher. Back to work. My guy's equipment after doing some very small research is the green stem armor. King Numbers. Who was King Numbers? I forget what department King Numbers is in, and I'm never gonna find him. The reason why Moonlight Sonata is copywritten is because of the instance of the sonata they use, not the song itself. That makes even less sense. Oh, right there, Queen Numbers. Yeah, this is the armor you get from, what the fuck's their name? Snow White's Apple. It's actually really good armor. I don't know why this is so funny. Just Skippy doing research here in the same clothes as the thing he's researching.
At a quick glance, I thought he was like just wiping her chair. I'm cleaning it for you, ma'am.
It really does look like it, doesn't it? Ma'am, how long do I gotta keep cleaning the chair? Keep doing it. I think 4 more would be a danger zone. I'll peek it at 3 for now. Also, who was training Justice? Did I send Manhart or Dez in there? Wait, did you get a copyright strike? No, but I know, Sinvicta did. And I actually think, Proton John also got... Well, he didn't get hit, but he panicked like a motherfucker when it appeared in another game. I forget who did the last order, so I'm just gonna send Dez in there. Me personally, I have not done the Sonata order, because I'm a big giant coward. But I know it can happen. Oh my god, that looks so gross. Snow White escaped. God damn it. What are the rules for Naked Nest? Oh, taking higher damage. Okay, so since Atla didn't take a lot of damage, it should be fine. But Snow White's a piece of shit. Where'd it go? Oh, that's not good, actually. Because I think Snow White resists black, and I have a lot of black damage up there. You're not Snow White, what the fuck? Immune to black for Snow White. So what's Snow White's condition while escaping? She's basically a tamer Allurain. In that she will go to an area, kill any interns in the hallway, and teleport after a while, but not if they feel like they're in danger. It's just pure arbitrary teleportation. All right, so we'll send you there, you there. Oh, the condition for failure is if you do not good work. That's kind of it. If you do average chance, it's like a half and half rate. If you do bad, it's almost a guarantee. But really, Snow White's a piece of shit. Like, genuinely the worst. But at least I get to use all these other interns. I say interns, but you're all wonderful employees with the company. They're interns, Festivore.
Who could have seen that coming?
You do black damage, and you are slow, so you're hyper worthless, actually. Denovan is actually weak to black, so I don't want to use him. Let's get some black shields going. Because she actually does a boatload of damage. Does someone not have black shields? Oh, there. Oh, all the damage was coming from the one intern that was unfortunate enough to be there at the time. Sorry, buddy. Luckily, there's nothing in this alleyway that we absolutely need to get to. If only they would get names, then they wouldn't be interns. Yeah, when you have such a banal name such as Zeta 2, you must be either very boring or a remodeled Gundam. Was that what the remodeled Zeta was called in Double Zeta? I honestly don't remember.
I hardly watch any of the Gundam series.
Hey man, Zaku's are pretty good.
I actually like Zaku's over Gundams. Ugh.
Yeah, because let's be real here, Zaku's are not Zaku's, Gundams are kind of made to be designed like toys to sell. Like, even back in the days of the RX-78, who the fuck uses white with touches of bright blue and red in space? Might as well be a fucking bullseye.
You got Zaku, the best hench robot.
I don't know, man. Leos are pretty cool.
But Zaku.
I do gotta say, because of the thing I mentioned before, that's probably the main reason why I like the EZ8 series of Gundams. Because, shit, what was the series called? The Gundam that takes place on Earth in a jungle, I forget the... 8th MS Team. I like 8th MS Team a lot because it feels like a realistic fucking war. Realistic space combat would take place at such a range where you would never see your target. That's entirely fair, Ice Claw. It still doesn't really denounce my fact that the color design makes it look more like a toy than a war robot. But you also bring up a valid point. Like, who cares about color schemes? You're in space.
Lard.
Lard?
Time for mobile armor, baby.
You ever play Wild Arms 4? Or not Wild Arms 4, Armored Core 4 Festivore?
I played Armored Core, yes, but I'm currently playing Left Alive.
Oh. If you played 4, remember the big robots?
Everything after 4 that got even bigger, especially in like for Answer there is Mother Will, I think it was called, where it was this giant mobile fortress that you like that fired lasers at you while you got like a giant booster strapped to your back, blasted trying to dodge his attacks.
Yeah,
you just do it several times. There's like a lot of giant mobile fortress arms forts that you have to take down.
I remember that one specifically because you could hire the best NPC in Armored Core 4. I think her name was Mary Green? I forget her name, but she was like... She was, for a long time, the poster child of Armored Core 4. Because unlike every other motherfucker in that game, she was actually like a likable NPC. You also had Liam O'Brien voicing the ever-pompous character Raiden. And I am doing that inflection on purpose. He calls it Raiden.
My Raiden, you said stuff with you when you destroy a ship. And then For Answer is also one where like depending on what path you're taking, you either be fighting against the main character from Armored Core 4 or fighting along the other side, where they take up the moniker of White Glint.
Yeah. I actually hired Raiden to handle the fight with Red Rum, and his line was like, "Of course, this is what would happen when you fight the glorious Raiden." And I'm just like, you fucker.
And then there's like I like Verdict because the final boss is fighting the mechanized memories of Joshua O'Brien, the original White Glint.
Ooh, interesting.
And you're not riding. A Nexus is basically like the next level, like like beyond a Lynx. I think you're on like a generation like lower, not like. So basically, you're using like an older model of like machine fighting against a higher day. And
Also,
you have to move because one of the things he does is get close to you and activates his shield and blows you up.
Also, as chat was asking, yes, 8th MS Team is the one where it's just a bunch of grunts. Like, 8th MS Team was... It was a unit comprising of 3 Easy 8s, a gun tank, and not even kidding, a fucking ATV. Just a regular old Jeep. And they had to fight against Zaku's on Earth. And it was crazy, because they also had to fight against the secret weapon, Was it a Bawaku in 8th MS Team, or was it something else? I know it started with an A, but I can't remember what. But yeah, 8th MS Team was like the closest thing you could get to raw fucking war.
Well, like the secret weapon was like similar to Big Zam, but not exactly.
Aspalus, thank you. That's it.
Where every main character just rips off his arm and beats fucking the Gulf to death.
Don't get me wrong, that scene was really cool, but it was also incredibly lame at the same time because he was just...
He's this badass guy, but it's a temporary lapse. Like, wait a second, this guy that I'm fighting is the guy that the girl, my niece, is in love with.
Just the thing that the dude was screaming at the time when he was beating a motherfucker up with his own arm. That was like, incredibly lame.
Yeah, the guy's like, what? Like whatever. Like, this guy's pretty good. It's like, oh, Mary Ida. It's like, wait,
what?
He was like, I already know what Ida. And I thought it was like you're going to possibly like.
I never actually played a bunch of front missions, King Numbers. My one experience from front mission outside of watching other people play the older games was playing Evolved. And let me tell you about the power of the Edge system.
Evolved wasn't...
Evolved was fucking terrible, Festival.
I know, I played it.
Oh, it was so bad.
Excited to fight this one guy, finally, for real this time. The final battle against this guy. He brings a bunch of other pilots to fight against you. All ladies. All the ladies, for what reasons, are actually much more dangerous than the dude himself. So I take them all out. I didn't take you for a misogynist. I'm like, fuck you.
Tangled, I'm aware Front Mission Evolved was a bad introduction to the series, and I'm aware that the games are good. But I was just perfectly content with watching Voice of Dog and Loon play the games. Now, if you want to talk about a mech game that, I personally sucked at, but is actually really cool in terms of designs and gameplay. It's a PC98 game that my buddy Quoshi actually translated, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head. What was it called? But long and short, it would be basically the groundwork for something like Front Mission. If you have patience for playing PC98 games, look up Quoshi's Discord and... Yeah, God, what was it called?
Another reason why King Numbers, reason why you only play Front Mission 1 and 3 is because I believe 2 was never localized.
Yeah, I think that's true. Metal Wolf Chaos. I am patiently waiting for that to come to Steam. And when it does, all stream endeavors will be stopped. Because I gotta be the McFucking president of the United States.
There's one thing I know about Permission series that what separated it from other war game was that it was did like the whole like world building and political intrigue and shit.
The day that game's gonna release, everybody's gonna stream Metal Wolf Chaos. It's gonna be the most American day on Twitch. God, we haven't done anything to progress the day's work. We've just been talking about mecha anime, and I love it. Daemon Mex Machina cannot come out sooner. They better... Oh man, if they release Metal Wolf Chaos on July 4th, I will be genuinely fucking impressed. There were no sacrifices, Angela. We're doing good work. You're just programmed to be a bitch, that's all. Insight. I think Black Jacket was working on Insight. Dez was working on Justice. Festivore was working on Justice. Skippy was working on it. Ugh, God, I'm belchy right now. Help. Let me guess, I died. I think that's your ring? No, you did die. We actually lost some cure because you died in the service of fighting, Armageddon Bird, actually. CRW Metal Jacket. Thank you, Lord Saberwolf. CRW Metal Jacket is a PC98 game that Koshi translated. It is old, it's slow, it's very clunky, but if you like that kind of shit and want to play retro games, it's actually pretty good. I like the designs of everything in that game. Oh, Black Jacket died to red, right. So you just got shot in the fucking face. Attachment, instinct, insight. Who's working insight? Black Jacket. Live a Live is a game I never played myself. I did an hour of it, but it didn't really jive with me, you know? I think it was because I played it when I was like well after college and unemployed. And it just didn't stick with me like some of the other stuff did at the time. Of course, it's Devolver that's handling Metal Wolf Chaos. Of course. Devolver is what they call a hashtag good publisher. Punishing Bird! Oh no! Also, it looks like Singing Machine and the Naked Nest are melting down alongside Dream Current.
So I'm playing through Left Alive. So far, it's a bit closer to Alpha Protocol than Metal Gear.
I've been hearing only bad things about Left Alive, mainly because it's betraying expectations.
I honestly get that. It's not a great game. It's like it's not bad, but it's just
it's mediocre, is what you're saying.
Yeah. It feels like more like a budget game, you know.
It feels like Front Mission Evolved. It probably doesn't, but you know, I had to make the joke.
Like the stealth and fighting, whatever. Like I'm playing on hard mode or advanced, so some enemies takes like maybe like 6-7 shots to the head to kill. So yeah, I gotta use like traps and shit to like take them out. But and also make sure I have enough ammo, you know, survival and all stuff. And then escorting people. The thing about escorting people is that they don't just follow you. What they do is they follow a predetermined path.
Oh, that's lame.
All you can do is like tell them to like wait and like stop and go.
Wait.
And if they
Follow
get a
me.
talk,
Wait. follow me.
No, but
Sorry.
thing is, for you to do it, you had to go up to him and pretty much press the action button and not just like have a command and tell them
Ew.
to get out and stop. Otherwise, if they get run into enemies, they do like run for cover.
I would like to go back to anime discussion for a quick bit. Dumb, I know, yes, because it's going to make everybody think anime carte blanche discussion is alright. But I have something I did want to discuss for people that are probably in the know. I recently finished, I forget, I never know how to pronounce it properly, but it's like Kake Gurumi or something like that? It's the gambling anime where the main character is this like psycho bitch that loves gambling. And it was cool and all, but man, am I the only one in thinking that that ending was super fucking predictable? Because like the moment they started doing that last segment, I was like, this is what's gonna happen. And then it happened like fucking almost like right as I was expecting. What a strange series that is. Talking about obsessions and the compulsion for people wanting to be better than someone else. I don't know how to feel about that show. I think I mainly liked it because the art was good. Thanks for the follow, Random.
I don't know about left.
What's that?
I feel like if back to saying left alive, there's like some things like one of the escort quests I was trying to figure out was when trying to get a drunk dumbass, which though the whole talking about him like when you go up to him trying to get him to follow you is like him being drunk. You talk about like hey I got this let's go drinking. How about I choose a place? Sure. And then I gotta take out 2 drones. It's fine. The issue was that there's a tank in the way, so I was like,
"So we gotta blow up the tank now, huh?"
I do not have the resources to take out a tank.
So I hate to interrupt your discussion, Festivore. So if I cut it off, I'm sorry. But Black Jacket had to ask, have I watched Cyber City Oedo? Black Jacket, you wouldn't know my anime history if it leapt out and bit you at the top of your dick. So back the fuck off, all right? Hopefully you get the fact that I have seen that show.
But yeah,
what a dumb series. Go on.
It is. But the thing is, like, okay, how do I do this? Because I can make explosive cans. Just throw explosive, like basically impact grenades, but that's not really gonna do much. I can make IEDs, which I place right next to it and immediately blow up and die.
I thought you said explosive camouflage, and I was like, that seems entirely counterproductive to camouflage, doesn't it?
That's basically an IED I think.
Arrowman, it is not Fully Cooley stupid, but Fully Cooley is a, Fully Cooley stupid and Oedo stupid are 2 totally different degrees of stupid. Fully Cooley stupid is kind of wholesome, hot-blooded, exciting, and at the end of the day, you learn something. Cyber City Oedo stupid is, I'm going to fucking punch an electric fence. Because that's what happens at the end of the first one.
It's just stuff played straight.
And also the main characters are so over the top. I gotta see Fully Cooley Season 2 and 3. I liked what I saw for the 1 episode I saw of Season 2.
I heard that Haruka is a straight up antagonist now.
That one makes sense because A, she's a space pirate, and B,
she's a criminal. But I really I decided not to like watch any of it because I prefer how Fully Cooley actually ended. Were supposed to have ended. Did not have the rights taken from under the rug of the original creator for to make I believe he didn't actually want to be made.
It would make sense that, I wouldn't doubt that people wouldn't want Fully Cooley to have a sequel. It ended pretty open and shut, so I'm not surprised to hear that circumstance. But still, I liked what I saw for what it's worth when I saw it. Ah well. I don't know where I would get that though, because in the case of like Kakegurumi, I just had a Netflix account and I just watched that. I don't know where I'm gonna watch Fully Cooley 2 and 3. Also, I gotta figure out what the fuck else I'm gonna watch on Netflix, because I'm trying to justify having the account now. Excel Saga was fucking magical. I love that stupid show. Scryed was basically, it was basically JoJo stands without understanding what made JoJo good. Gintama's something I gotta watch. But man, Excel Saga was fucking magical. Hello, Tsunagi.
Gintama is the show where it does like a lot of the little random jokes, but also the fact that there's probably well, it does like a lot of like reference humor, and which also may or may not be things that you won't understand if you don't live in Japan.
Yeah, there's actually a funny story about that. I was reading something, I can't remember if it was Twitter or on 4chan, but they were talking about Akira Toriyama's daughter, who Akira Toriyama's daughter has never watched Dragon Ball at all, and at one point, apparently something happened where it looked like she was watching Dragon Ball, and then he was like, "Oh, are you watching Dragon Ball?" No, it turns out it was just Gintama making fun of Dragon Ball. And I read that story and I'm like, heh. Justice. Time for a lot of deaths. So, at least 20 people died because Big Bird went from 5 to 1. That's fucking hilarious. I may or may not have done that out of a sixth sense of curiosity. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. One did appear in this department. Did any appear in the other departments? No. Alright, men, deal with it. Which one's still alive? Oh, right. These guys had the longest route to get there. I wonder if Toriyama knows about DBZ Abridged. I doubt that. I don't mean this in like a insulting way or a demeaning way, but Japan's really insular about their culture. Like, they really don't look at things such as derivative arts or like, what's the other thing I'm thinking about? Fan works that are not in Japan. This bird needs to go back to its fucking department. Also, oh no, Black Jacket has the worst looking item. The VAs appeared in an episode of Kai and Xenoverse. That's the thing, Flamester. Dubbing is not entirely observed by people in Japan. What happens is, whoever the fuck holds the rights in Japan, Toei I think it is, they basically put the dubbing works up for sale, which in the most typical circumstances, someone like Crunchyroll or Funimation will say, we'll buy the license for dubbing. From there, the dubbing work is entirely done by the dubbing office. Funimation will go out and hire Matt Mercer, Laura Bailey, Travis Willingham, whatever. We'll be like, you guys are going to voice DBZ. Have fun. And Japan, over there, will not know a single fuck. They'll just count their bills. Toei Animation knows about them, and every few months some schmuck will try to file a claim on the channel before and get banned for a few hours. Oh, so, wow, they actually do know about that, huh? I didn't think that would be the case. Missed the boat. Is there anywhere I could go to find out what its deal is? The current boat is we're talking about anime, namely how dubbing works and how something like DBZ Abridged would be interpreted by its original creators. In terms of the video game, we're just trying to get to a character called Bina's department, and we're going to try to complete their missions. For now, though, I'm just waiting for this fucking bird to go back to its room. Like, all of it, I'm so confused. Oh, boy, you've missed a lot. So what we know so far is that, well, let's complete the workday. Ooh, Dez promoted. Yay, Dez! So I'll give you the rundown of, at the very least, Season 3 so far, Kesshound. For Season 3, we found out a lot of things. By completing Gebura's plot, we learned that she is very openly antagonistic to Anomalies, and in some way the Rabbit Corporation. Once upon a time, Gebura used to work with the rabbits and used to be a famous figure, but apparently fell from grace to the point where the rabbits realize that she's not herself anymore.
Or it's just that she used to be a person that, or her previous, well, Mio, the person who leads the rabbits currently, used to look up to her, but due to certain circumstances that has Gebura working for Lobotomy Corporation, sees that she's like a shell of her former self.
Yeah. We learned that Chesed, he wanted to like actually make the company low to no risk. It was a circumstance of like, he kept going like, I can fix it, it'll be easy, we could do X, Y, and Z, and kept getting shot down by Angela. To which we slowly learned that the reason why Chesed's safety measures were constantly being shot down is because anomalies produce significantly more energy when someone dies. Which means Chesed's endeavors are almost entirely worthless.
Also, the fact that at one point Chesed actually did say, hey, what if we replace every employee with robots?
Yep. And Angela shot that shit down because of the reason specified. And that's all we know about Chesed so far. Hakma is the bottom left department. He's records? He's records. He was actually B. If you remember B, that was the dude that contacted us back in day 10 saying we cannot trust Angela.
We suspect that he's B, and he was basically someone that A worked with who was really good with technology.
Yeah, and he's basically been confronting us, the A of this cycle, saying all life has an end, death is certain, you need to accept that. Because the last story thing we did with Hakma, which was actually really fucking good, was we were basically implanted with the memories of an old employee and then told to kill him.
And Angela actually doesn't like B. When B started milling with, no, like she outright hates B. Concerning the fact that B helped create Angela. Oh, but
I am, if anything, more confused. Yeah, the context definitely helps, but we've basically got a lot of plot. We also killed Apocalypse Bird and died miserably to White Knight.
Didn't people say that Midnight's easier than White Knight?
Yeah. And we learned that Apocalypse Bird is actually easier than Midnight's. So there's a certain stratification of difficulty here. Coffee. There's a small YouTube cartoon series called Confinement that's basically an SCP cartoon. Not sure what an anime should be like, though. I mean, it's basically this. I can't wait for Lobotomy Corporation to get an anime like Steins Gate did. Okay, good. I made the right choice. Stats! We gotta throw around the lobs. So many lobs to throw around. You're actually quite tooled out, Airman, so you're not gonna get any stats. I think Blackjacket actually needs stats. Smasher's good. Manheart could use something. Does... Hey, motherfucker, get back here. You're getting leveled up. I don't care what you say. And I think Tiger Brows hasn't gotten anything yet. Hello, Simon. What's up? Yeah. It would be fascinating to try and do a lore series on this game like the fucking Dark Souls people. But my god, would it be just a fucking chore. I also think, Festival, I also think you'll appreciate that one extra LOB we got way back in the day still continues to haunt me. I can't get rid of it.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that's a pretty good emote, Simon. Part of the problem is also the translation issue. Yeah! I'm still really bummed out that these guys got stiffed the bill on the English translation.
Yeah, just really on some of the translations. It's like worded weirdly.
I really wish Kuoshi knew Korean. Then I could like pay him to do this. There's probably gonna be a lot. Wait, what was... Okay, so he has max temperance, now he just needs max fortitude. Atla has jumped up significantly on HP. We could also train Atla in Justice via the Nest. Follow this pair of streamers called the Retro Pals, and they got some pretty good popful male emotes. Nice. There's a guy who did a video on all the anomalies. Really? Well, then again, the fandom of this game is older than us, so I shouldn't be surprised. But that sounds like a great way to waste my fucking evening. What was I gonna do with this guy? Instinct. Atla gets Justice.
You know, knowing the origins of some of these things are pretty interesting, besides being like horror stories and fairy tales. Or some of them are just goofy shit like fucking Wizard of Oz. Oh, hey, it's the fucking Scarecrow. And you share like, oh, is that
it's
brain?
the Scarecrow.
You're too smart. He gets pissed off. He goes starts sucking out people's brains.
I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me, but I love it. Oh, it's the Scarecrow. It's the stupid idiot. Yeah, there goes your brain.
He craves brain. But then there's the fucking woodsman, the Tin Man. Once his counter goes to 0, oh, it's fine, he won't breach until someone tries to work on him. Someone goes inside, kills him, shoves him into his chest, and make him into his heart, and then escape.
It's the funniest thing, too, because, like, when the woodsman's ready to go, he makes it obvious, because he, like, locks his arm ready to go. Does Festivore need justice training? I gotta find the stats. Festivore is 108 on justice with a plus 22. What the fuck? I think Festivore is well and good on that period.
I must obtain more power. I must attack faster. Move quicker.
What was the rules? Temperance level 1, or if they panic. And Dreaming Current does white damage.
Zoom.
I'm trying to figure out who I could train here. Let's see if Frederick can survive the cocaine shark. Is there anything when I could train Justice here? Yes. I have to retrain Cecil Kane since he's using the slowest fucking weapon on the planet. So this is some kind of SCP management simulator? Yes! The layout is similar to Fallout Shelter, but instead of doing menial tasks, we have to examine anomalies. A good one to discuss is this guy. This is an anomaly called the Dreaming Current. It's really weird. As we research it, we slowly generate energy. We use this energy to progress the day because, this is a power plant. We have to produce energy for the world to function. Every anomaly has its own unique rule set, specifically for the Dreaming Current. If anybody in the facility panics, What we call the Armageddon counter decreases because I don't know how to pronounce that. Whenever somebody with a certain stat level finishes the work, that'll also drop. And then the rule is if he drops, he will pick a hallway and then fucking shark it to death. Then we just have a bunch of other information, like stats, weaknesses and resistances, quote-unquote, gear that you could get from him, gifts. And all of this is basically unlocked by doing blind research on him. And we do all this just to get ever so slightly closer to answering the question, what the fuck are we doing here? Cliff off. That's the funny thing, Simon. We're actually going to know how to pronounce that Friday, because Devil May Cry 5 comes out, and and apparently the plot of that game is centered around the Cliffoth tree. We ran out of oil, now we interrogate Cthulhu's for energy. I like that plot summary a lot.
Well, and it's not necessarily it was first made. This place wasn't originally a power company.
Yeah, we just kind of jury-rigged it to be so. Oh, fuck, what was their training? Oh, yeah, it was on health. There's a character in Freight Grand Order whose limit break is Cliffoth Rhizome. Oh my god, hearing that forever must suck. Oh, Atla has a squiggly hand now. Oh no. Atla's got a case of the squiggle hands.
Thank hand.
Cancel that work order. Everything's still on cooldown. Is anybody working in sight? I think Tallow was, but I don't want him to work red because he's weak to red. Tallow could work on Santa. Also, we have a couple people here that don't know about this game. Let me tell you about my favorite anomaly, Rudolta. You notice that it is a horrible flesh abomination shaped like a horse, with a bag of meat on the back, and a really sick-looking sled. That's because this is Santa. I forget why this is Santa, but this is a patchwork fleshy golem of original Santa. And because of the fact that he's been, like, butchered and re-amalgamated and shit, he still does his work, but he is filled entirely with hatred. And his tagline is, "With all of my hate and rage, I present to you this gift." I thought your favorite anomaly was the button. Shh.
Where is it? Where is it? Click. Oop. And that button, just press it, it kills everything. Whoops.
So much fun. That was... I forget who was working, Dreaming Current. I think it was Frederick. Rodolfo's presents are all things like a spring-loaded life. No, they're actually gifts! Like, believe it or not, he still does his role as a Santa. He's just super fucking pissed. The store, yeah, Merry Christmas, Santa's looking for far, resembles Santa Claus, but upon closer inspection, it's totally different. Horse-like entity, its muscles do not move, but many employees report the movement of its eyes, and some even say they've made eye contact with it. There's a hole with a 30-centimeter diameter on its belly. Armed employees reported that hole was empty. Santa is a mysterious, transparent, organic entity atop Rudolph. It's full of what seems to be organs. They're all functioning normally. The sleigh is that's similar to the size of a child's. The plating looks like skin, and the white blades are attached at the bottom. The accessories of the sleigh are severed, stiff hands. Unknown objects are carefully wrapped into the gifts. Many employees tried to open the gifts, but failed. Seems like they could be only opened on Christmas. Rudolph is a... Oh yeah, we already covered Rudolph. All three of these entities are crudely sewed together. The doctor says all three may be made from a single body. Whoever made this must have had a great hatred against Santa Claus. Or never saw Santa. By the way, just so you know, I don't know if the stream quality shows it, but this thing's eyes are sewn open. It's really fucked up. Get back the train, Skippy. Oh yeah, we have Red. Red is basically Little Red Riding Hood story, but what if Red Riding Hood had PTSD and became a Bloodborne character? He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows all this cause we tied his eyes open, so be good for hideousness' sake. I do like this interpretation of Red. I think it's really cool. Like, it's exactly what would happen if a motherfucker survived a wolf attack like that and grew up. You better watch out. You better watch out. I stopped myself because honestly, that meme is uninspired. Better watch out, he's gonna find out. Ah, the naked nest. Time to get repressed while everybody else does work. Dreadfully inefficient work, but work nonetheless. Where's Tallow? He needs to train in brain meats. Black Jacket can talk to Red. What's up?
Do you know the big bad wolf actually has two eagle gifts? So it's like the only anomaly that has two eagle gifts.
Yeah, he has the scars for his main gift.
And then there's a little sheepskin that you wear on your head. How you get that is first you have to be eaten by the wolf, and Red has to save you.
Yep, I was going to explain that. Thank you.
And also, if you have both anomalies in the house, if you suppress the wolf yourself and not have Red suppress the wolf, she gets pissed off, and busts out.
Yep.
It was mine.
But the big issue is that if you have Red and Wolf in the same department, you're never researching Wolf again. Because Red will be pissed. Ooh boy, will she be pissed. At some point in the game, though, it just becomes a case of zoom all the way the fuck out and watch all of the wheels turn. Ooh, maybe Manhart should sit back a little bit. It really is a good take on the Red Riding Hood story, honestly, because you never quite check in on Red after she's dealt with the trauma of almost having her extended family devoured violently. Pray you get some. Oh yeah, the big issue in this game is that there are three anomalies technically, where you either have to always be looking at or never be looking at. Oh! Did Red Riding Hood actually die in the original telling of the story? Huh. That makes perfect sense, actually. Because let's be real here, the Good Hunter was kind of a fucking asspull. Season 2 ago, Wang had White Knight and his... That was this season. I don't know what you're talking about. White Knight was here, and he ruined our lives. God, White Knight was fucking scary. It also helps to know the innuendo of the fairy tale. I'm sorry?
If you want to go see your mother, Red Riding Hood, you have to remove this chastity breastplate thingy that I put on you. Father, you're fucked up, but fuck you. Breaks it open with her hands.
I don't remember hearing about that.
Drink this. If you're thirsty, eat this meat if you're hungry. Red Riding Hood. Birds. That's the meat of your mother, you idiot. Mom, the birds are saying weird things. Ignore them. I'm thirsty. Here, have this wine. The birds. That's the blood of your mother. Mom, these singers are saying weird things again.
Ignore the birds. They're only trying to kill you via the apocalypse.
Those fairy tales are really weird. That is what's really goofy.
Everybody back to your stations. The next anomaly may cause someone to be upset.
Switch places!
Was that Red Riding Hood? I thought that was Alice.
That was Alice. I was making a joke from Futurama.
Ah. Change places!
All the fucking robots just run all over the place.
I'm not gonna lie, thinking about it, I really like the story of Red Riding Hood. Like, it's a really good story.
It's just the wolf is minding his own business. Hey, excuse me, mister. Do you know which way to my grandmother's house? Grandma's house. Oh, I know the grandma's house you're talking about. Here, go that way. Just like one road that's short, or just an incredibly long ass road. Go take the long road. We can take the short road. Hey, old lady. Guess what? What? It's the old lady. I'll dress up as the old lady. Red Riding Hood, an absolute dumbass. Grandma, you look weird. Oh, don't worry about it.
It's about sex, losing one's virginity. Early versions had the girl be a teen and climb into their grandma at her request to keep her warm. Except the wolf. Ooh. Man, fairy tales are fucked up.
Grandma, such big teeth you have. Those are my dentures, which I use to eat you with. Ah, shit.
Also, Frederick got the ego gift of the Dreaming Current bubblegum. Skippy also got the ego gift from La Luna. That's super nice. He's now moderately good at everything because he gets a +1 to everything. Reminder, the button you don't touch likes to move, so that's the one that takes 12 year. There's an old saying in French for saying someone lost their virginity, which is seeing the wolf. Huh. And yeah, Nelson, button doesn't move. It poses as other anomalies. What other fairy tales can we discuss that are kind of fucked up? I'm trying to remember them. If anybody wants to talk about fairy tales, let me know. Oh, Snow White. Yeah, huh? All fairy tales are fucked up. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember them. Snow White was poisoned by a jealous family member. Midgets were helping her. Midgets kill the family member. Prince saves the day. Weird. Sleeping Beauty originally had the prince bone her while asleep. Wow. What? No. Like, this is kind of a mood after hearing that. Cinderella, where the stepsisters cut off their ankles to fit in the... Wait, really?
Yeah, they to get their feet, because their feet are too big, they kind of like cut off bits of their feet so they could fit.
Holy shit! That's metal as fuck! Wow! I feel like the prince should have been like, okay, that's some commitment, you're good, I'll take you. Man, I gotta really read those fairy tales then, because I've only seen the Disney movies.
It's
like,
fucking Disney.
I know.
Like the whole like, worst like you see is just people die, like just imply that they died. Like not actually say, oh, this person died, but not actually like show it, like Clayton in Tarzan where he got hung.
Clayton got hung? Really? I thought he got mauled by animals.
No, well, like he was like trapped in vines while fighting Tarzan, and he started like flailing his.
He didn't get
about. He's like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's like Clayton, no, don't. Then he fell, like died. It didn't actually show him like neck snapping.
Yeah, but
it
he fucking died.
Like, lightning flashes of, and you see like momentarily his silhouette is like hanging. Like for a bit, dude. Like
they did the same thing in The Great Mouse Detective, but I think they were more explicit in seeing the fact that Ratigan fucking bites it by being hung. Like I remember The Great Mouse Detective being really fucking brutal at the end, and in general.
Well, we were like slicing him because he kept calling him a rat, which you guys was getting pissed. I used to watch it, but I kind of forgot. The only thing, like my most memory was the fact that the old VHS thing of whoops, the thing spooled out. All over the place. Damn it.
Man. God, The Great Mouse Detective was a really fucking good movie, too. I know it's not a fairy tale, but I'm just remembering how close they were to, like, capturing the essence of Sherlock Holmes, where, like, the Holmes mouse allegory was super fucking, like... He was super eccentric, and it showed that he had, like, addiction problems. Like, man, that was such a good movie. Now I want to rewatch The Great Mouse Detective. It's such a good movie! Flimsham, Flavisham! Whatever. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm just basking in the glow of this nostalgia right now, don't mind me. Also the peg-legged bat who you can never fucking understand. Like, if you could understand the fucking peg-leg bat in Great Mouse Detective, you must be some kind of fucking language savant. Holmes even exists in... Yeah, that's the Great Pit. That's why the Great Mouse Detective exists, is because he lives in Holmes's place. You will see that my plan is the most magnificent ever. We shall capture the queen and replace her with this toy. I remember Ratigan having, like, the most ridiculous fucking voice whenever he was trying to, like, suck up the people. Who was the voice actor for Ratigan? I remember him being, like, a very prominent person. God damn, now this is all I'm gonna think of the rest of the stream is just The Great Mouse Detective. Fuck. We need to change the topic and fast.
Area. Yeah. And Moby Dick.
I don't think I've ever seen Moby Dick. Ever.
I never read it, but I just know about it because it's just a guy who is really pissed off about a whale. Who later just gets really pissed off about a whale.
All I know about Moby Dick is that Big Boss wanted to be called Ishmael in Metal Gear Solid 5. Cause man, they kind of hit home. They kind of like dug into that reference.
This is Pequod.
Been watching over you for years, and call me Ishmael. Okay? You still gonna explain what the fuck just happened with her?
No.
There was the whole 100,001 Nights thing, which was just a girl stalling so she wouldn't get... Oh yeah, huh? I forgot about that.
Hey, you get killed, but you won't get the rest of the story. Shit. You're right.
Okay, are all departments empty? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Who's ready for intern fireworks? Because this is gonna be messy. Big Bird just went straight to 1 again. Never not funny. Somebody mentioned that, Great Love for Us never appears in anything beyond, central processing. Kind of surprised that they're right. Kill them all, give no fucks. Great Love. Vincent Price voiced Radigan. That's a familiar name, but I don't remember what else Vincent Price has voiced. Now I gotta make sure everybody else gets back to their department. Which is easier for the top floors because I don't do any special deployments for them. Oh, if we're talking about, you know, dumb fairy tales, it's not a fairy tale per se, it's more of a mixture of old folk tales with Disney movies. But if anybody's ever watched the third Aladdin movie, it was either straight to Disney Channel or straight to VHS movie. That was the one where you realize Aladdin's dead is actually Alibaba of the 40 Thieves. And while it goes on about like all that shit and shit, I always like the end segment for 2 reasons. A, the antagonist, in his mad grab for power, touches the hand of Midas without realizing why the fuck you don't touch the hand of Midas. And he gets fucking murked. Like, that dude gets turned into gold in, like, the most violent way a Disney way could get rid of. And 2, I like the fact that, Alibaba's, like, ambitions almost got the better of him because he turns his cape gold. Which, gold is a pretty fucking heavy metal. And then later on when they're trying to escape, is just like, they play at the scene like, Alibaba can't get out, there's something wrong, Aladdin's gotta help him. It's like, yes, I could do it if I didn't have this fucking thing. And he just undoes the gold cape and then he's perfectly fine. I don't know why that amuses me so, but I always liked that third Aladdin movie because of that. And also because of Iago's ending, where it's just like, well, the palace is good, Aladdin's fine, Jafar's gone, I get shit for shit. Can I pal around with you, Alibaba? Yeah, sure, come along, weird talking bird.
I was gonna fucking Midas touch. This is stuff reminding there's much of things like I forget there's this old ass cartoon that you watched one time. I don't know what the name of it is, but it was like it was like doing a Midas touch thing. It was King Midas. The guy's like, okay, he tried to drink his drink, but the drink turned gold. Whoops! Tried to eat his chicken nugget, bites on it. Ow, it hurts. But it's like he was confused by it. Taps himself on the forehead to think, then turns himself gold.
No, you want to know the best quote-unquote Midas touch story? The Skittles commercial with the Skittles touch. Whoa, that's so awesome. Is it? Do you know what it's like to never be able to touch your own kid, or be able to socialize it with anyone, or even to be able to like get out and drive a car? I hate this. He slams on the table. It becomes Skittles.
Yeah. That reminds me. There's one book I had at one point, or like that I read. I don't know like where I got it or like why I read it. Called The Chocolate Touch. Basically, it's like Midas touch. But it's like, okay, stuff happens. You find this weird candy store. Like the guy gives him the thing candy. Oh, candy's name. Then this weird, like this like gold wrapped one in the middle. Eats it. Turns out anything his lips touches turns into chocolate. Watch it all at one point try eating a bunch of turn things to chocolate, eating it and stuff. It's like, but like the part where he's like, no, I gotta get stop this power. It was it was at the time where he kissed his mom and turning his mom into chocolate.
Oh God. Let's see what chat has to say. Price voiced Van Ghoul in the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I actually don't remember that movie. Egghead from Batman. Don't remember. And a lot of older people since he died in '93. Oh.
No, it wasn't a Goosebumps book because Goosebumps books are pretty rememberable. The fact that it was away.
Also, yeah, Ice Claw brings up the good point that Alibaba did throw away the hand because he realized that he has a rat old son who's fucking loaded, by the way. Totally not saying Alibaba's a bad dad, but I mean, Aladdin's a prince and rich. But also, yeah, the Midas hand was way too dangerous. I think it actually turned the entire facility it was into gold because Alibaba just threw it in the temple and then the temple slowly turned to gold. And yeah, Alibaba's a bad dad. After that whole ordeal, Aladdin finally gets to meet his dad, spend like the rest of his days with him. What does Alibaba do? He fucks off! Doesn't even stay around to be a leech on Aladdin, just fucks off! I'd say Alibaba is actually pretty neutral on the scale of Disney dads. Really? I don't remember much of Disney dads, actually. He dooms the earth when the seas turn to gold. Slowly but surely. But I think there's probably some god rule in that Midas can't turn the world gold. He could probably turn the grains of sand around it to gold, but not the whole earth. Oh, we're not done with the day. Huh, I thought that would do it. There. I know you encounter Midas in a God of War game. He tries to Shining Finger Kratos, but he dunks him into lava, which turns to gold. Good! Uh-oh. Well, workday's complete. No dead employees. Good job. Atla is now max justice.
Frigging molten gold and people drowning. It just makes me think of that, like one of the end bits of Ninja Scrolls, where they just like fight that one guy who seems to be immortal, and he just like melts in a burning ship full of gold.
I have a question.
Yes.
Ninja Scrolls is one of them old animes which is super extreme, and
Yes.
I distinctly remember a GIF of Ninja Scrolls where a ninja gets decapitated by please bear with me here. Oh, a lady ninja shoots breast milk from her breast at high speeds, decapitating a ninja. Is this?
I don't remember that, but I do remember like a lady with a snake coming out of her hoo-ha to bite somebody. Also, the main, but also the heroine is basically walking poison.
Yeah.
How do oh no the hero is poisoned? How do I catch a girl?
Ninja Scrolls was really weird.
It's just still stupid as hell.
And yeah, if you noticed before, in that cutscene, there was a lot of beep noises because that was the plot twist of, hey, you're A. Welcome back. Have some noise. Yeah, King Triton in oh fuck, what was that? The Little Mermaid. It was kind of a dick. Ariel just wanted to have fun and was just like, no, I need you to stay in the kingdom because I don't fucking know, you're not gonna inherit it anyways. Like, there was legitimately no reason for Triton to hold back Ariel. At all! It was really weird. What was the point of that Triton? Oh hey, I finally got rid of the spare LOB. Do you think an anime of Lobotomy Corporation would be good? They would really have to set the pacing for it great. Because I could think of 2 scenarios that would go down. A, you tell the plot properly. Choices don't appear because in this game choices actually don't fucking matter. But like, you tell the plot becomes the focus, and and everything else becomes backdropping. Your interns, the anomalies, they just become backdroppings or like motivators to advance the plot. Like say, in order for the quote-unquote Gebura arc to begin, she witnesses an anomaly fucking murk someone, and then you slowly start to be like, oh, so this is why Gebura is as such. What would actually happen, Monster of the Day anime, every day is just a story of like, people trying to figure out how to deal with this anomaly, and it'll be like, manager, what are we supposed to do about, I don't know, Firebird? Wait. It only happens when people are good at work. So just be shitty at your job. Ah, good work, manager. That's probably what would happen if somebody tried to do a Lobotomy Corporation anime, and I'd hate it. What do we do about the bird that randomly pecks you? Manager keeps getting pecked. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so let's get back to brass tacks here. How do we train insight? Not... Because I know... Oh, Big Bird actually does that.
If only we had the Void Dream.
The Void Dream would be nice. Like, Monster of the Day would be a good anime if they do it right. Like, it would have to be... Oh, what's a good example? I almost want to say kind of like One Punch Man in a way where like they gotta be the show. They gotta be center of attention, high detail motherfucking animations. And they gotta like make it go nuts. And you gotta realize that, man, your agents suck. Every episode, 2 or 3 motherfuckers from the past 2 or 3 episodes have to die. Because you'll have time realizing, oh man, Loco's kind of an idiot, but that's what makes him lovable. I hope he endures to the end of, oh, he's getting eaten by Big Bird. Later, buddy. But that is actually the plot progression of Terraform Mars, so never mind me. Because, man, for those of you that don't know, Terraform Mars was up its own ass about the tragic backstory and the fall of someone with hope. I kind of had to stop because when ancillary characters that just appeared are getting tragic backstories, I'm just like, okay, you're going that route. At the end of every episode, Atla has to kill someone. That would be great just because of the one episode where it's like, oh man, you know, actually Red was, you know, super easy to research. We just had to make sure we didn't piss him off. And no one had to die today. You hear a gunshot in the background. God damn it, why'd you get in my way? Ugh, now I gotta mop up here. I gotta remember the first father was eternally Claude Frollo. I tried Terraform Mars, was too impatient to wait for an uncensored version. Read the comic. Well, Arrowman, or not Aaron, Kesshound, I was mainly using that as an example. Because I saw Red and was like, let's just go with that, whatever, fuck it. I don't care. Who else needs to train here? Torpo is max stats, Loco's max stats, Atla. needs insight as well, but also temperance. Can Atla work temperance here? Yes. I don't know how good a work idea that is, but yes. Man, how the fuck am I gonna increase Talow's bread? I'm just thinking Lobotomy anime should have South Park continuity where every character dies gruesomely and then comes back with no explanation. Space Dandy did the same thing as well, and you're right, that'd be pretty funny actually. Let's see if I could get Night Void a gift. Let's see if I could get myself a gift as well. I want to see if I could get the brooch from Snow White. Anybody need to train meat here? Tiger Brows, I believe. Though you're weak to white. Why do you gotta be weak to white? God damn it. Oh well.
My mind.
Well, fucking deal, I guess.
Where is it attacking? It's attacking from inside my mind. Oh no, Babini's got a control over it.
Put your controller on the ground.
God, that fucking crossover comic is still hilarious to me.
What was that? I didn't catch that.
This crossover comic is still was hilarious to me.
Which crossover? I feel like
I forgot if I still have it.
Oh, there was something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there was an anime a while back. I don't remember the premise of it at all. But it was like a bunch of, let's be real here, they were teenagers because Japan doesn't know how to make like adults in anime, but it was just a bunch of young adult motherfuckers running around in, like 3-piece suits. And they were fighting something, I don't know what, but then they had this really weird gun that had like green vents coming out the side. I feel like that would be kind of the aesthetic of Lobotomy Corporation. But also another good one, now that I think about it, and kind of lament the fact that it turns to shit. Y'all remember Gantz?
Yes.
That fucking softcore pornography magazine? Psychopaths, that's it. I feel like Gantz and Psychopaths fit the aesthetic of Lobotomy Corporation pretty well. Was Psychopaths any good? I remember like day one discussions of it where people were like, oh man, look at that fucking gun! That's so cool! And then no one ever talked about it ever again.
Well, because it's finished, then Psychopaths 2 came out. Like, then they did like a second season or something like that. Like Psychopaths 2, but it wasn't really good.
Unfortunate.
Psychopaths was pretty good. It was basically, it starts off like, oh, it's all like, it's the rookie and all stuff, and the whole like series with the, oh, you're like way they do crime and all stuff. It's just whole like everybody now has like the whole crime factor.
Crime.
Yeah, going on.
Well,
basically.
Hang on a second here. King Numbers. I gotta interrupt King Numbers here. King Numbers, you're half right. Gantz does become about vampires for like what, 10, 15 chapters, not long at all. And then it becomes Half-Life. I'm not even fucking joking.
I can't believe the suits they have are all HEV suits.
Like in like the end of Gantz, and I've read the entire fucking comic. It just becomes aliens, or not aliens. It just becomes Half-Life. I'm trying not to spoil it. That's why I had to pause there. But man, I was reading that and I'm like, man, the main character is just fucking Gordon Freeman.
Horny Gordon Freeman that talks. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did I come in on?
We were talking about basically Lobotomy Corporation and how an anime would work, and I was saying that it would be similar to like Psychopaths and Gantz. And then I remember that Gantz was just basically Half-Life but anime.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gantz is real stupid.
Yeah, it gets stupid when they beat vampires with a flashlight rigged up to a car battery. Ah, it's so dumb. It's so
I can't
fucking.
believe there's no side stream.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
I'll get you the hookup. I accidentally closed it earlier today. Yes, I know OBS is already running. Fuck off.
Yeah, it'll always do that. Who gives a shit?
They should just give us multi-streaming options.
I was just playing Dragon's Dogma and I cowered out.
Ah,
Go, you're Bear Black.
No, Bitter Black's
Yeah.
easy. I've been fucking grinding Bitter Black off stream. But,
Gain
side
100
streams
levels.
Side stream is up now.
yeah. No, I basically was left off with the choice of who do I end up with?
Oh, the obvious answer, the merchant. She's great.
No, the Jester.
No, dude, it's gotta be the merchant. Merchant is fucking stellar. I love her.
So the way I left it off at is I just did the merchant's quest, so like she's a given, but also
Vulnerable.
I'm gonna put it up to a vote. If instead I do your shitty childhood best friend,
Oh yeah, that.
or the
nothing of
shittier
character.
Duchess.
I remember seeing a
really
comic.
be vulnerable.
Hang on a second, I remember seeing a comic where somebody was trying really hard to. I think it was like a comic of like they were trying really hard to get like the shitty best friend as their romantic interest, and before the main mission, they go to the store merchant to get things going, and then Grigor is just like, in order to bait you, I have captured your one true love, and it's the blacksmith that they just talked to.
Yeah, luckily they patched that in Dark Arisen.
Oh, really?
No, Torpe, you have to go for Mason. You're cool. Not a spy / assassin.
I mean, you know what? I would be down for Mason. Mason's a good choice.
I should replay that, but man, I have a hard time getting back into it.
I wonder if you can just give the ring, like the betrothal ring, whatever the reasons bond to the Duke. See, I wonder if that works.
I don't think you can gift him items.
But could you imagine like this angry old dude who constantly tried to attack you every time you went home?
See you later, Ice Claw. Thanks for telling us about fairy tales. Actually, that was really fascinating. Oh shit, La Luna's melting down. Okay, Skippy, just fucking do it. I don't care. Fix this.
I like La Luna.
Yeah, she's a great anomaly. Oh yeah. I've been gushing about it all the time because fucking Doomringer's been really cool with the art. But we got another one recently that's really fucking incredible, actually.
Image Jumping Grounds.
I saw it. It's real good.
Also, I was like, it'll be cool. It's cool. No, I like her. The only issue is the fact that piano plays fucking Moonlight Sonata of all things.
I kind of wish that researching involved playing the piano, and every so often she would just hit your fingers with the cane, but for playing wrong.
Just hear a loud cracking noise every time.
Mm-hmm. Today's been a weird day. A Lobotomy Corporation anime would be super interesting, though. But what do you think it should do, Torpid? Like, how, in your mind, how would a Lobotomy Corporation anime work? I'm genuinely curious what you, master of anime, much like Jeff Gersman and Dan Reichert, would think about this.
Honestly, I think it's like some of the episodes will be like monster of the day. Some monster may take they may take up multiple episodes, but then like
The answer is it's a slice of life.
A slice of life with horrible murder?
Yeah.
I like it.
School days.
Wait, what do you say?
The most powerful anomaly of all. Nice boat.
What? I am so very confused.
But like I said, like, it will have to have like some episodes here and there for like the overarching plot.
But then one day you just wait. Then one day you just see an episode where you see it's 5 minutes of an intern's daily life in the corporation. They're walking around, getting coffee, doing maintenance work. They open a door and then their head just gets caved open as Red's sitting there with like fire in her eyes. Where is he?
It'd be like that Fully Cooley dinner where it's like this like the joke shit stuff, and it's like, oh, here's this like everyday having occurrence, like or occurrence of we followed these certain employees and then of what they had to deal with.
Oh man.
Today.
Oh man, Arrowman just gave me a good idea for like a side plot in Lobotomy Corporation anime. Every episode, just punishing bird appears somewhere. They won't be punishing all the time, but every so often you'll see like perched on a wall or on someone's shoulders or like eating someone's food. And then every so often you'll hear other things like people getting scared that Justice Bird or Big Bird will get out. And then it eventually leads up to like season 1 or 2 ending with Apocalypse Bird. That'd be a great build-up.
Either it's like Monster of the Day, or it's just like most episodes follow a different person.
Just thinking of fucking cells at work now, and that's like the closest I could think of that would work for this.
Something we're getting basically Monster of the Day, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so would the manager have a backwards baseball cap and a knife?
No, that's not the manager. It already the manager himself that works. That's called the brain.
Gotcha. I've never actually seen Cells at Work. All I know is that the focus character is like the white blood cell dude who's just like got a baseball.
Actually, the focus character is a red blood cell.
Really?
Yeah, the main character is red blood cell. They like, it's just the white blood cell is there for like for the action bits and stuff. Like he appears on that, but there's other like characters like T cell and the macrophages.
Where can I watch Cells at Work? Because I've actually been legitimately interested in that show.
The reoccurring villain, Cancer.
Yeah, actually.
I know it's on Crunchyroll at least.
As far as I know, it's only it only showed up twice.
Also, Torpo, I know I messaged you before, but man, the end of Kakegurumi was super fucking predictable.
It was, but also it's because there's gonna be a second season.
Ah. So the question
Like
is, so the $1 million question is there going to be bigger gambles, or are they going to continue to explore the interactions between?
It's gonna get weird if memory serves.
Ah. I liked what I saw though. Like that was a good showing.
The faces are real good.
There's a weird focus on eyes, which I thought was off-putting until I realized it's basically the Kingdom Death motto of how to make things weird. Oh yeah, if season 1 of Apocalypse Bird, season 2 has to be White Knight. Like every episode somebody comes back and they're just like, "Be praised upon you, my son, for I am here." And you're just like, what the fuck happened to you, Aramin? Oh, I am so lost on where anything is right now.
Like every so often, you have episodes you see like, oh, we're going back to these people. They're wearing something different, and like, at like with certain ego gifts. And at the end of the episode, they have like a different ego gift.
I would like every couple of episodes, like every 3 or 4 episodes, somebody gets the Aleph gear and they're just super hype.
Also, I will have you know, each season should end with the whole place going to hell and having a time reset.
Yeah, that would be great too. Like, they should never beat the season end anomalies unless, like, they get funded and then, like, season 5 happens. But I digress. But, like, season 1 would end with Apocalypse Bird just wrecking the place and they're just like, "Manager, what do we do?" And he's just slowly hovering over the big red button. And then season 2 would be like, "Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation X," and then the viewers are just like, "What the fuck is happening here?" Though I wonder
I feel
how
like either it goes to hell, or also it could be like some of it might end on like
No, please.
story beats, then resets.
No, I need the Endless 8, but entire anime seasons.
Oh yes, the Endless 8, but it's just different perspectives. I see.
What's the Endless 8?
The Endless 8, like everybody's favorite anime, the Melancholy Haruhi Suzumiya, where there's 8 episodes of the same thing.
Oh,
It's literally the same thing.
They release
They
the same
animated each
episode.
episode differently. It's animated differently, but it is the exact same thing for 8 episodes.
See, that would fit for Lobotomy Corporation, though, based on what we've been doing. How would Sapharias be in the story? They would be slowly integrated in each, like say, let's use an example here. Like say, one episode is focused on the Snow Queen, and at one point in the research of Snow Queen, 2 people fucking bite it super hard, and then you just watch as Hod like relapses in terror for a second, and you slowly understand what the fuck's wrong with her.
Even like an anime where like most of the episodes are what you could call filler, while the actual plot it's here, like fits here and there until like near the end where it just goes like whole hog on the plot.
Yeah, I feel like the finale episodes, like the end things, the last season should just be 5 episodes for the final 5 ordeals.
Yeah, no, it's like the final, the final season is just the final department.
No, please just give me an entire anime shot from like a few handfuls of still camera angles.
So you want a visual novel?
No, not stills. Like the camera angle is still.
Oh, so like security camera angles, basically.
Yeah.
That would
No,
be
the
good.
character has
Oh no!
So
You know what that episode
Inferno
would be?
Cop.
You know what that episode would be, Torpo? It would be nothing.
What?
It would be nothing there. Just like
No.
like all the episodes would be like Resident Evil angles, and every so often you'll just see like you'll just see it come from a corner and then just murder someone.
Look, all I'm saying is you're the idiot what presses the buttons.
No, Torp, it obviously has to
Oh.
be animated like Inferno Cop.
No. You know what would be the best first episode? The best first episode ideally would be like it would be split into 3 10-minute segments of the introduction of the characters and an anomaly, then another anomaly which is benign, so you're gonna go through like training dummy, then Thousand Sins, and then the third one is about 5 minutes more plot, and then your next anomaly, the button, where the manager's like, oh, what does this do? Click.
Now I'm saying you just gotta be making like Inferno, like the whole thing animated like Inferno Cop. You just see a bunch of employees just like chatting.
That
and
would be
stuff.
censorship.
Then something happened. Then the fry shits like melt down. He fires a bullet. Then like the bullet just tears through them. They explode and he's yelling, "Oh shit!"
I feel like that would be best fit for like censorship when it's an anomaly so profound you can't stick to a traditional art style.
Sure. You're saying the entire thing for most of it should be animated by different studios.
Yes, like all the capstone episodes like White Knight, Apocalypse Bird, Any Suppression, those would have to be animated by Studio Bones.
I can't believe they did Inferno Cop for for White Knight. Oh, it's time. Boop. Just have an episode that's animated like the Boston tropes of Let It Die.
The Studio Ghibli version of Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, that should be White Knight. I do like the idea of one episode just sitting there being like one episode of, say, just as kind of meme potential. The manager and his 3 good agent buddies that you see in every episode are just sitting there in a coffee room like, so, manager, I'm not here to question your work. I mean, you're paying my paychecks. But why the fuck do we have 4 A-lefts in a department? And then you just see, like, nothing there, censorship, melting love.
Okay, but I have a more important question.
Yeah?
Would you have Shaft do the Apocalypse Bird episode?
Maybe. If, like, given the circumstances, their animation wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's very in character for that.
Also, wait, which one was Shaft?
They've done a bunch of stuff, including Madoka Magica.
No,
Okay,
honestly, if they do if Studio Ghibli were to do an anomaly, it will be Mountain Smiling Bodies. He'll just be No Face all over again.
See, you guys say it has to be Gynax / Trigger, but I honestly believe Studio Bones would be better for the climactic moments, because man, fucking One Punch Man and Mob 100 ruled!
Buddy, One Punch Man is Madhouse.
Oh, I thought it was Bones. Okay, never mind
Nope.
then.
Yeah, Madhouse is great. Yeah, you remember like Red Line used to have an episode like that.
Yeah. No, Dreaming Current would totally be the Red Line episode. Just 5 minutes of Red Line tier animations as Dreaming Current fucking murders everyone. It'd be so cool.
Someone walks into the Rainbow Hall. Oh, my brain! Because it depletes your SP, but it heals you. It makes you slower. So it's like a weird drug trip.
See, I hate this because we got all these cool ideas and it's never gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, nobody's got the money for it. Fuck that.
I know. If I won the lottery, it would be the most wonderful thing to squander it on. Just like the sequence of events. One day you hear like big lottery winner in the Central Valley of California. Next day, scattered throughout all the anime websites. You hear about this new anime announcement for something called Lobotomy Corporation? What the fuck is that? I don't know.
Sounds fucking stupid.
It's apparently based on some mythos in Korea. What the fuck's happening? You hear they're hiring 5 animators for this? What the fuck? Just like the waves it would emit through the internet would be interesting to watch alone. All I've been doing is talking and not actually playing the game. What is this?
Yeah, you have a tendency to do that.
Well, I think it's just because I'm trying to keep the stream interesting. Oh no, Lumpy is in trouble. Because we're currently in a transitory phase of the game right now. We gotta get to Hokma, Bina, and do a midnight. And hoo boy, are we a long way away from there. Also, I need a split second to get some water after all the screaming we were doing. I'll be back in a minute. Nah, I should probably actually drink water.
I'm enjoying all this background noise. It's really nice. Helps really flesh out the Wang mythos for me.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi.
Army in Black just floating around the background, so that'd be pretty funny as like a reference.
Yeah, just like slowly floating towards somebody, and then like, people just having a conversation, and then somebody just turns and looks like, "Oh shit, fucker!" I think it's super close.
Every scene should end with them like saying "Oh shit, fucker," and then like drawing up their weapons, and then hard cut to the plot.
People just mind your own business and just busted through the door. Like, ah! Cut to commercial.
Every episode ends with rampant intern murder.
Oh yeah, that was what we were talking about. Every episode has to end in murder. And it has to be the murder of someone of like a very popular character 2 or 3 episodes ago. Just to have the people like, "Oh man, Torpid's great. His spite really gives dimension to this animation. I hope it's he died the melting love."
To be fair, that's how I'd want to go.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like the cute little homage thing. Oh wait, no one will care about this. Never mind. This is a story that would only cater to me. Move over there, Cogs. We got... This is the third day in a row we've had great love for us, and I don't understand. Wait. Well... Would Investigator X please get out of the shelter, please? Investigator X, I feel like that's a reference I'm missing. Okay, so Torpo, if you're watching the side stream, pay real close attention to Big Bird's Armageddon counter.
Mm-hmm. What?
That's a... Great love for us appeared.
Oh, no!
It's been bad before. It dropped to 1 the moment it arrived, but I always like watching it go from like, oh, look at all the good you're doing, dong. Because I think, like, if we were in our last reality, like, that would be the escape of Mountain and Army.
The Army.
Alright, clean 'em up, boys. I didn't get you A-left gear for nothing.
I think I was muted. I forgot to unmute myself before. But if it, you should have one episode that's like this has this animated like the boss intros from Let It Die.
I don't think I've ever seen those.
I posted one of them.
Ah, I'll check it out later. Oh, you know what would be really great? The episode when the administrator gets the gun and then realizes he's gonna have to kill interns. And then you slowly learn to realize that he's liking it to where at the end, like at the near end of the series just before like the climactic event, you'll see like agents talking to the managers. They're like, yeah, it's really cool. And you just see him casually pull out like this rifle looking fucking gun and just shoot an intern. Every freaks out is like...
No, what happened is this, like, in the background some episodes, like, there's like, alert, the second trumpet's going off, so, like, employees are just getting to, like, the location. You suppress, like, not certain anomalies. You just see, like, interns just get warped out of existence. Because they're being executed.
Well, the first, like, one episode has to lend, like, context of why they're disappearing.
Immediately afterwards.
So whenever something happens like that, you're just like, oh wow, the fucking agent, the manager's going nuts. It would also be like a great nod too.
Okay, but there would need to be an episode dedicated to trying to figure out what the interns were.
Yeah, that would have to be like a gag episode, like a holiday episode or a filler episode. Just sitting there one day, Torpo's sitting there like, you ever wonder where all these interns come from? They have a reputation. Yet they keep growing, they keep coming.
Ah, yes, a company potluck.
You want to tell us where you live? Oh, that's very nice of you to ask, but I don't remember actually. All I remember is working here. That's all I remember. It's a nice job, too. It'll allow me to give money back to my... Who's my mom? just a slow realization that the fucking interns are just, like, clones of some shit.
No, they had the episode where they had the company potluck where everybody's eating, but then it ends with Ultimate Buffet, the Azure Midnight Ordeal. And the giant one just pops out from below, killing everybody.
Great food for us.
The Ultimate Buffet. Ah!
Who's my mom? The rabbit's busting. Oh, that'd be funny. Mio just apologizes. Mio just like drags him away. Like, you really need to learn to control your employees, manager.
Yeah, just be like a weird found footage episode. of just a few of the mainstay cast trying to figure out what the interns are.
And you just like in another department, you just hear like outside the doorways, there's just a bunch of boot noises and then gunfire.
Like, Sir Frederick was asking questions again. You really got to control your employees. Manager
Like a
should-
lot of it, some employees are freaking out. Other employees are just like very, like, it's like just used to it all. They're just dead. It's like, yeah.
At one point, the manager should be like, "Wait, who is Frederick again?"
Oh my god, they're cleaning out our department. Why aren't you glad you're in here and not in there? But
I feel like
everybody's getting killed.
I feel like
But
after
you're not getting killed.
I feel like after the manager says, "Aren't you glad you're in here?" it should hard cut to the employee in question, the manager, and Atla just sitting in front of a window with coffee, watching the bloodshed occur. Boy, do we have stupid ideas on this stream. Oh yeah, the Christmas episode would have to be the Redulta episode. Oh my god, that's perfect. Everybody freaking out because they don't know what gifts Redulta would give. And then everybody realizes they get the best gift ever. Nobody dies that day.
I've
Except for the
availed my
interns.
presents, okay. Rudolph busts out the door, everybody starts screaming, and then it just cuts to outside of the room, you just hear gunfire. It cuts back in and there's blood everywhere, it's like everybody's just like exhausted, panting.
I figure if
I
that
love Christmas.
I feel like the Rudolta episode would be one where it's not murder, up until the end where Atla fills the mandatory murder role. Oh, the Yin Yang episode would be weird.
Dragon busts through the walls. Ah!
Just as a blooper for the dub, the moment the dragon appears, somebody in the voice acting cast goes, "Ryuga wo Teki no Kuro!"
Gross.
Alright, day end. 2 promotions. Lumpy
And the episode is
Go ahead.
everything's like everybody's just talking about trains, like inexplicably talking about trains and all that stuff. At the end of the episode, yeah, at the end of the episode, a train just breaks through the wall, and everybody screams like for a split second, and the episode ends.
That would be a great episode where it's just they're talking about trains.
It's
Like-
like at the end, ah! cut the credits.
And every so often it should focus, and every single time it should focus specifically on an angle where you see a room somewhere. You don't know why it's specifically focused on this room until the last 5 minutes of the episode you're not focusing on the room, and then you hear a train.
Okay, but what about the Yin and Yang episode?
That's what we were figuring out. Now here's the
I feel like it'll
rub.
be similar to the train thing where there's a dragon just busts out of the wall and everybody screams, cut the credits.
Here's the thing. I kind of want. We need to restock on Yin and Alarain's gear, but I don't know which of a headache I want to deal with.
Remember, if you're gonna go for Banai, you're gonna have to have every anomaly and facility researched. So, do you want to research Yang?
Yeah, good point. Beach episode would. Oh god, beach episode would be the fucking anime. That's really good, Araman. I actually like that.
The beach episode, I feel like it would just be like what we saw in Teparis backstory, just like a shitty, dilapidated like apocalypse land.
Well, I was thinking the beach episode would like be the beach episode from Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, where it's just like it would be something funny, like either the interns or the anomalies figuring out their vacation plans, and then at the end of the episode, the beach backdrop falls to the ground, and then you realize you're here forever.
No, it's obviously someone who got spirited away by Will Cheers.
Oh, the Welchers episode would be great. It would just be 100% product placement.
Yeah, it's just because they've been spirited away by wheelchairs. There's this product placement for a whole freaking drink, and it turns out because it got taken away by the shrimps.
Red, I got you this bikini. You think I'm wearing that? You're fucking insane.
I got your bikini. You get sliced in half. Whoops.
The bikini gets cut in half and it's like, no.
Time for the Flesh Idol episode where everything's fine, but like things are like going. Like someone walks into a room, you can just like every so often just cuts like you just see like a room with some muttering coming from like the other side, and then like near the end, everything starts like escaping, trying to figure why, and it just shows a guy like praying dead in the room with the Flesh Idol.
I feel like the Flesh Idol episode would go well in the White Knight arc. Just get a bunch of religious motifs going steadily as Plague Doctor is building up his team.
No, it's because the thing is, well, Flesh Idol, if you pray for too long, every anomaly goes to 0, and Nick escapes. Kind of like Shelter.
Oh man, White Knight would be the perfect build-up episode too. Every episode somebody converts. Episode 12, it ends with like the clock dinging, and then episode 13 is entirely the White Knight fight. The question is, how would you end the White Knight fight? Would it end with the traitor doing the thing, or would it end with just a time loop? Or would it be both?
Part of the traitor doing the thing.
Like, the traitor would do the thing, the entire facility is dead, and then the manager's sitting there like, well, back to square one. Click. This is very nonplussed doing that.
You realize by the end of season 2, start of season 3, that the manager has done this many, many times before.
The neat thing is that we would actually get to see the manager, so you could infer something like that in a very Steins Gate-esque way. For what reason did you go through all this trouble of making this monstrous and horrifying prison? Okay. Finally progress. Now, do we want to unlock Hakma and just finish up the last one, or do we want to get started on Bina? Because I feel like we
Follow your dreams.
I think we're gonna get a lot more work out of Bina, who is honestly just. That's a really good design. I like it a lot.
We could probably get a lot of our work done because because probably it's best to get it done because you can get more like done over the course of the days you'll have her, because you only have one mission left for Hakma, and that's just have 10 people with justice over 100.
That's
which
fair.
honestly you're pretty close to doing anyways if you haven't already got it.
Sure, you like her just because she looks goth as hell and tired of your shit.
Well, guess what? You're right.
Yep.
I mean, the extraction department does look cool, like pretty cool as hell. I just like the way it looks. And
Let's
also
be
the fact
real.
that-
Let's be real here. I'm a sucker for many types of gals. We've made this plenty obvious in Dead Rising, Catherine, and now Lobotomy Corporation.
I miss the picture of your ideal girlfriend that Char made.
Oh, I miss Char. She was fun. Okay, we.
Make it sound like she's dead.
I can't believe it.
She hasn't been here in so long.
She may as well be.
Well, she's hard because she's either like busy or things have changed, and when they're like
Yeah.
the way she does things,
yes.
that she didn't be around.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hire some new people for this wonderful new department. Where you gotta fight an alley rain. Torpo, why am I so bad with character creation? Why does it never feel right?
Because you don't have the level of control you desire.
It's true. There we go. I like that look.
Why can't I make Kronk? Says Hi Wang.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
It can never be truly right. Yeah, have I added Matufin here? I don't know. They're always here. They deserve a role in this, the end of our days.
Looks like you haven't.
Ah yes, double wings. I love it. Who else have I not added? We added Skippy. That was a dreadful mistake that we've never done. Grapin. I don't think we've done Grapin, have we?
Mm-mm.
I remember one reality where we had 3 M Dreshas. That was really weird.
But you know what? There'll always be one Torpo.
And there will be 3 8 escapes. I still think that was the funniest fucking thing where we had 8 escape, 9 escape, and 10 escape.
It was a pretty good running joke.
I should have done, like, if we would have had to do an 11 escape, I should have done 10 to escape. There we go. Alright. Damn it. Forgot to reinforce them.
Sucks to suck.
Get them lobs. Alright. Who needs shit for shit out here? You. Oops. And yeah, you. Does anybody have a 3 here that I could pump up? Or can I just work on the new... There we go. Hell Wheel would be the drag race. What's Hell Wheel? Oh man, you know what would be a head fuck case of an episode?
What?
The one with Schadenfreude. Because you're never supposed to see Schadenfreude, I believe. So it would be like an episode where you see like you would see from the viewpoints of Schadenfreude when they're like in corners or through a keyhole or whatever, and then you'll just see an agent or an intern get very curious and look, and then just horrible murder.
Okay, but what about Melting Love, aside from an episode dedicated to me?
I mean, let's be real, that would be the episode dedicated to you.
He knew that was coming and how he still went ahead and bought things. It's time for ego destruction.
Yeah. We may have to save that for tomorrow. Though I do plan to
Yeah,
browse...
it's a bit late, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Weapons... God, I have like no fucking weapons for he. Gone!
We do added the gear destroying thing. Cause I told Highway specifically to get it because if you
Yep. So let's start the day and scour through our inventory and see if I can actually buy anything. He gear up, so can I afford anything from Ladita? I could afford 1. That may have been bad. Nothing from snow. Nothing from snow. I shouldn't have purchased La Luna out the gate. So many
When you bought
mistakes.
it, yeah, when you bought it earlier, I was just kind of laughing to myself.
Why did you have push to talk on?
It was more silent laughter, but you get the.
Now I do. Yeah. Fuck.
You can buy Alluring.
No, I cannot. Cause they're geared.
Well, you know what to do now.
Yeah, that'll have to be for another time. Dang it.